Welcome back. The Sarasota Powerboat Grand Prix Festival is already underway, but what you may not know is who the races help. I'm joined now by Festival Director Lucy Nicandri and Azam Ragunwala, CEO of Powerboat P1. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yeah, that was good.
All right. We have a little story about that. If we have time, we'll maybe share it with our viewers. Yes. So, the festival began on June 23rd, but there's a lot more coming up, Lucy. What's next?
Oh, Nancy, we had a great week of events, but tonight we've got Boats by the Bay party in the pits from 6 to 11 in the Van Wezel parking lot. We want families to come down. We're going to have live music going on under a big tent. You'll get to see all the boats on display. The teams will be there signing autographs. It's free admission, so come on down to the Van Wezel tonight and make sure you meet the team so you know who you're going to root for during the races.
We know who we're going to root for.
On Saturday and Sunday. And then after that, we've got a fan fest going on all day Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 6, same location, Van Wezel parking lot. You can see the boats go in and out of the water, hear live music, vendors will be on display. The great thing is if you don't want to fight the traffic out on the beach, we're going to have a live stream of the race under the big tent at the Van Wezel parking lot, so come on down.
Okay, all right, sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Now, last year, Lucy, this event generated over $36 million, and it's known as the Little Indy 500.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was $36 million in economic impact and roughly a little over $100,000 for the charity. The reason a lot of the racers refer to it as the Indy 500 of racing is you don't just have the racing component, but you've got a whole week's worth of events that the community can get excited about and participate in, and it all culminates with the boat races that are coming up this weekend.
And the kids, I mean, my gosh, the kids must love meeting you.
They love it, yeah.
Right?
No, they really get integrated.
And see the boats.
Exactly. They love the boats. They love getting integrated with the Fan Fest, especially on the Friday. And then on the Friday, there's actually a meet and greet with all the kids as well. So they get to sign autographs, and the racers really enjoy, you know, interacting with the children, for
I mean,
sure.
because that's it. It's all about a show, and you know, how much fun is it to be part of it, you know? So is this something new that you've added, the Share the Beach campaign? Is that?
No, so we've done it for the last couple of years. It's actually a partnership between Powerboat P1 and the charity. And basically it's to promote environmental awareness, since obviously we race on the water. So we want to make sure that people are aware of the body that we're racing on and really inform them of all the marine wildlife. You know, you have a lot of different types of birds on the beach. So we're quite integral in promoting awareness of that so we can keep our race course alive, essentially.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you take care of the environment?
So we actually run a marine mammal observation program while we are racing. So we have volunteers on the race course looking for the different marine wildlife. On top of that, it's all about the environmental awareness. And you know, we get involved in beach cleanups. You know, we work with Lucy and her team and with the city from months before the event as well, asking, okay, which part of the beach, is there some nesting there? Okay, then we'll stay away from that area in terms of the spectators. So we do a lot with the city and with the charity, you know, hand in hand to be able to circumvent some of these issues.
That's important because it is. I mean, all of the impact that it makes on those little critters and everything that you can do to help, that's very much appreciated. So the races have become nationally known, right? And they're going to be nationally televised. Can you speak to that a little bit more?
Yes, so something new for this year is that we're actually going to be on CBS Sports, which is a national television show.
Awesome.
And it's an hour special on the bigger boats. So we have 3 types of series. We have the bigger offshore boats, we have the P1 Superstock, and we have the P1 Aquacross.
Okay, and they're going to be focused on yours, of course.
So yeah,
I want to give you all the plugs.
all the credit comes out. Yeah, exactly. So the bigger boats, like I said, 65 million homes, the reach of that channel is nationally. But then on top of that, we have an international distribution which goes to over 153 countries around the world as well. So this is not just a, you know, local Sarasota and Florida event. It's really a national and international event too. And you have racers coming from all over the world as well.
How many boats do you have racing this year?
So we expect to have over 40 boats racing, and then over 30 aquacross, personal watercraft, jet skis, sea-doos, wave runners as well.
Okay, all right. And we're hoping we'll get Justin on the weather here, make sure that he has some good weather in store
Come on,
for us, right?
Justin.
Yes,
Yeah,
come on,
we
Justin.
need some good weather. Yeah.
So Lucy, the Suncoast Charities, I mean, this has been so close to your heart for so many years. Tell us what you do, what the sponsors do, how can we help?
Well, I'd encourage anyone, it's never too late to check out our website, suncoastcharitiesforchildren.org. You can make a donation online to support the charity, but this event in particular was actually started to help those with special needs. That's how this race got started in 1985. It was a group of businessmen from the area. They wanted to do a special event, a sporting event. One happened to be a boat racer, and they said, let's start with a boat race, and it's now grown into a festival. But the monies that are raised every year go in a grant that's given to the foundation, Suncoast Foundation, and that impacts 5 local nonprofits serving special needs clients of all ages. So we're happy to be able to facilitate that. I encourage anybody coming out to the festival or the race, when you buy a t-shirt, when you buy a beverage from the bar down at the pits, you're helping towards that profit going to the charity. So come on out and support it and have a great time at the same time.
Okay, thank you. And quickly, I have to ask you about your last name.
So, Rangoon Vala, it means
Yes.
from Rangoon, which is in Burma. It's now
Yes.
called Yangon. And basically, my great-great-grandfather actually went from there to Pakistan. And basically, because of that, he was called from the guy from Rangoon, which is Rangoon Vala. And
I
that's how
love it.
comes
I love it.
There you
Guy
go.
from Rangoon.
Exactly.
Movie,
It's a good translation.
It could be a good movie. Well, thank you both for being here. Best of luck in the race.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thanks, Lucy. Just ahead, we take a look at how a local organization is helping Suncoast children never go hungry. That's next on Suncoast FYI.